Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Let me zoom you in for a better view. How are you all doing? Very happy to be back and to see you all navigating and watching this video. Thank you so much for all the support and helping this channel to grow. On today's video, I will be doing like a comparison between two powders, loose powders that came out. One came out recently by Fenty Beauty. It is this box here. The box is empty because I just created this look and I'm wearing it on one of the sides on my face, and the other half is the Airspun, which is very famous. Everyone knows about the Airspun. It is a drugstore brand. It is very cheap. It is like $5 or $6. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Walgreens website or Walgreens store. You can find it at Walmart. You can check Walmart. It's very cheap, very good. It does the job perfectly. Blendable. You can bake with it, you can set your makeup with it, and it is proven to be a long wear powder. As for the other powder I'm trying to talk about today, and that one is from Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This powder came out recently. It is a loose powder. It says a pro filter. This is the box and this is what comes inside the box. It is quite big, like the size of my palm, just like the Airspun. Let's see how many grams is in here. This is 28 grams and this is 65 grams. Really? Why did I think there's the same amount of powder in them? Actually, no. This is 0.9 ounces. This is 2.3 ounces. This is for $5. This is for $36, $38. I will write it somewhere here. Anyhow, I bought this during the Sephora sale and I was very interested to try it on because so far everything I tried from Fenty Beauty I like. I'm not gonna lie, they're perfect, they're amazing, they're blendable, they're long wear. I tried the contour stick, I tried the lippies, I tried, what else from Rihanna? The liner I'm wearing today, oh my gosh, the liner is a hit. So anyway, long story short, I will take you back where I created this look doing a comparison. So basically for today, I'm wearing half of my face Airspun and the other half by Fenty. Watch the video and see which one works better. We will be trying the Fenty versus Airspun. Let's see which one works better, Airspun for $5 from Walmart or the Fenty Beauty from Sephora for $32. So let's see this versus this. We are here today to try these two guys, one on each side of the face. So the Airspun will be going on my bracelet side, and the Fenty Beauty will go on the side that I'm wearing the watch, which is the right side. So let's see which one is going to last longer, which one is better, which one doesn't leave a powdery residue on the face. So we're here to test it out. Like I told you guys, usually I bake my powder because of my oily skin. And today, same thing, I have my beauty blender here ready to go. I will be baking. So starting off with Fenty Beauty that goes on the watch hand. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this. I will open the cap. I will sprinkle some on the cap. I will be taking my beauty blender. I will just dab it, tap off the excess. Ooh! I'm trying to like add a little by little because I don't know, this is the first time I'm trying this and I'm not sure about this. Whether it's gonna work, if it's not gonna work, if it's gonna cake, or if it's gonna bake. I'll add a little more. Again, I will sprinkle a little bit on the cap. Let's move on to the chin. Half of the face is baked. Let's wait till it sets and then I will let you know. I'm a big fan of the Airspun, and besides, it is very cheap. It's like $5. Everyone can afford a big pot of Airspun that will last you at least 3 months, I would say, at least. Okay, so same thing. I just sprinkled some onto the cap and now ready to bake. Let's go. I need my meter here. I usually start with the side of the nose and then underneath the eyes. This is so funny. I've never done this, you guys. Rihanna's powder is a little thick and a little heavy on the skin, whereas the Airspun very like flowery like. I'm sure you all know how the flower feels like. So like very soft, very gentle. Like, see, you can't even tell that I have a powder on this half, but as for this one, you can't tell there is a powder. I see that white cast, white heavy powder. That's what I'm trying to say here, like heavy. But with the Airspun, it's more of a natural. So far, those are my thoughts. I think that one is heavy, but the Airspun is more lighter. Like, I'm sure when I kick off the powder with the Airspun, because it's not the first time I use Airspun, you will notice that the Airspun, it's very easy to kick off or to dust off the powder. So now we're going to put the Fenty Beauty under test, and let's see if this is going to be easy to dust off too. Are you ready? I think this is good time to dust it off. It's been there for maybe a minute. Yeah. Let's start with this side, which is the Fenty. This is the watch hand, and so I don't know why I'm scared, but let's do it. What do we think? Let's see this side. I feel like Fenty Beauty is kind of like pasty. That's how I feel. It is a loose powder, but as for baking, I don't know if that's a good idea, you guys. I still think that one, the Airspun, is more soft. It's much nicer than the Fenty one. The Fenty one, I'm not sure if it's good for baking, but the Airspun is ideal for baking because it is very light, like it will just fly off. But this one would sit on the skin, you guys. You need to dust it even harder, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like it becomes like a paste. And this is what I'm going to do for now. Let's try this together. So here I have the Fenty again. I will sprinkle a little here. I sprinkled a little on the back of the cap. And here I have the Airspun. I will again sprinkle here. Let me show you. So this is the Fenty. Take a look. With a one dab and Airspun. Do you see that? This is more of a heavy powder. It's like a white cast. This is more, it is white, yes, but it's very loose, and this is what I'm going to do now, so you can see more. See how, you guys? This is almost not there. If I rub it a little more, this would melt. But this one here, it's like becoming a paste. It's like a white cast on the finger. So I rub a little more. They're both very soft. Very creamy, you guys. They are very soft, but there is something to this. This is very heavy. Can Can you tell? I don't know if the can is doing any justice here, but I feel like the Fenty is kind of heavy. Maybe it requires oilier, more oily. I don't know, is there more oily? Like, my face is oily, but could there be levels for this oiliness? See how? This one is vanishing. The more I rub, the more it's like vanishing. And this one, it's becoming like white paste. Like, I don't know. See? Oh my gosh, I truly wish you can see this on the cam. I'm not sure if the cam is capturing. That's how I felt on my face too, the same way. Like, I feel this side is kind of heavy. Like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to bake with this. I'm not sure. But we have one more thing to try, you guys. Let's see if this is a long wear, and let's see if I can blend the bronzer, the contour, the blush on this. Now, the Airspun is a hit, of course, I have no doubts, and it is very cheap. It's very nice. It's very loose, light powder that won't leave that cast on the face. This one here, it's loose, it's nice, it's white, it brightens, but I feel like this is heavy, you guys, and this is leaving a little residue on the face. This one, it's more natural. I don't know. Now, I will just go finish this look and I will let you know at the end of my video. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so the look has been created. The finalized thoughts I already have. Like I said, I have the Airspun powder on the bracelet hand and I have the Fenty on the watch hand. So which one? I know on the camera they're both gonna look perfect. They're gonna look perfectly done. I don't know. What do you think? Can you judge through my camera? I don't know. But through my handy mirror and what I saw, let me tell you. So between Airspun for $5 and like I said, this is heavier, this has more powder in it than this one, and this is 2.3 ounces. This one is 0.998 ounce, like not even 1 ounce. This is less than 1 ounce. I would go with Airspun. I'm sorry. Yes, I know I might be like disappointing you. Let me tell you before you judge, I always say, always, makeup is a personal preference. So what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. So therefore, try it. If you like Fenty, if you're a big fan, you think, no, you disagree with me, I have no rights to say this about your favorite powder, you're free to try it. You do you, you're on your own. I'm just saying, this is my own opinion after trying this on this side and this on the other side. I still think this is a very, very heavy powder. I will give this a final try before like putting it in the drawer and that's it, forget about it, because that's what's going to happen next. I'm sure whenever I don't like a product, I just forget about it in my drawer and never reach out to that product. So before doing so, I will try this one more time, but without baking. Maybe this is too heavy for baking. Maybe this is good for touch-ups. This is something good for just set your foundation and don't bake. You're good to go for the rest of the day. So I am going to try this one more time, trying just to set my makeup without baking and taking that extra step. This is loose, yes, but yet this is very pasty. Like, try to just dab your finger, just like I did, dab your finger on this powder or inside this pot, and then try to rub your fingers, and then you will see it is getting pasty, pasty, pasty. It's like a white cast. It is very heavy on my skin. When I dust it up, okay, yes, it's fine, but I still think there was kind of a white residue on my face. So I don't know. As for me, this is a pass. I will give it a one more shot before saying no and judging no on this, but I know myself, I'm not going to reach to this baby here. As for the Airspun, it is a winner. This is my favorite. I bake with this. I set my makeup with this. This is long hour wear. This is cheap. This is drugstore. I like the finish look on this one. It is yeah, like I said, it is very cheap, it's affordable, and there's quite a lot of powder in here, so this will last you like minimum of 3-4 months. I'm just saying. Okay, you guys, so this is it for today. The Fenty is a pass for now, but like I said, I will give it a final try by not baking the face, but set the makeup by its own without baking it. So I'll let you know in the future if that technique works. But as for today, I felt it's kind of heavy for my skin. I don't know, maybe it works for you. You give it a try. I've read the reviews on this one and people were raving about it. Well, let me tell you, some gave it a 1-star review and some were like 5 out of 5 stars. So that's why I wanted to try it myself and I gave it a try. All right, not bad, but I still prefer my Airspun. I hope today's video was useful. Like I said, before making the purchase, this is not a cheap item. So maybe if you go to Sephora, ask for a tester, try it before you make the purchase. That is my advice for you. Anyhow, if you like today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, you guys, it is very important that you subscribe to my channel and you support my channel. Hope to see you all next time. A new video, new content. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe again. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye. Mwah.